Cognitive linguistics and cognitive grammar are relatively new interdisciplinary terms in subjects which belongs to linguistics, cognitive science, and also human communication, and focus on the relationship between and among linguistics abilities, cognitive abilities in structure, and also personal and group experience of human beings on the use of language and linguistic abilities through the process of their mind and informational structure of their mind to produce information, exchange information, and conduct interactions with one another. Actually, when we talk about cognitive linguistics and cognitive grammar, both of these interdisciplinary terms focus on the informational structure and also meaning-producing structure and abilities of human mind through the use of linguistic abilities and skills, and also by the use of intrapersonal and interpersonal skills and abilities to produce meaning based on the demands of particular situations in different environments by the use of linguistic abilities and linguistic structures. Actually, people and the scholars who worked on cognitive linguistics and cognitive grammar, they mostly pay attention on meaning and information, and they believe that the allocation and importance of meaning and information is first. Then after that, we pay attention on linguistic structures, because we use linguistic structures and linguistic abilities to produce and exchange meaning and information, and not we do not use meaning and information just to make sentences or use sentences with linguistic structures in our daily actions and reactions or daily interactions. But some other scholars who work on generative grammar or generative linguistics, they believe that linguistic come first. Actually, the linguistic structures and linguistic grammar belong to the particular abilities and structures of human mind as universal grammar. And actually, when even child and people when born, they come with definite abilities in grammar and linguistic abilities in their mind, and throughout their experiences they improve their abilities, and actually they get used out to use linguistic abilities and linguistic structures which already they have in their mental abilities in their mind and brain. But actually our focus is on cognitive linguistics and cognitive grammar, when we believe that based on this structure and also based on the important aspects of human communication, meaning come first, information come first, and we use, there are many structures, many linguistic structures, and human brain can produce indefinite structures and sentences in such texts, but we do not use all sentences as linguistic products without the consideration of exact meaning and information. And when we have a particular idea and change that particular idea or information into information and message and meaning, or encode that, then we need to use a particular structure of linguistic grammar, such as sentences, paragraphs, or particular words or particular terms, to transfer our produced meaning or information to other people. Or even when we think, we use our intrapersonal abilities to exchange meaning between or among different aspects of our internal body, like between our mind or brain and our heart, and also in the different aspects of our nervous system and other aspects of our internal body, which help us to produce meaning and information. That's why it's very important to focus on the importance of meaning and information when we talk about cognitive linguistics and cognitive grammar. Actually, when we talk about cognitive linguistics, we have to know that there are two types with same writing style, but one with a small or non-capital beginning or words, which with a small C and a small L. Cognitive linguistics cover a broader area and issues, which is a big umbrella, covers many things. In the second one with capital C and capital L, cognitive linguistics cover a little limited and clear issues. And we talk about the second one, and also in the human communication area, and also mostly scholars will talk about cognitive linguistics. They believe on the second exact and clear and definite structure of cognitive linguistics. The main aspect of cognitive linguistics is using linguistic abilities and also the informational structure of human brain, that humans different aspects and different parts of human brains, like frontal lobe, temporal lobe, or limbic system, and other aspects like amygdala or hippocampus, with different aspects of human brain that help individuals to produce meaning and information, or assess some information that they get from out, or even they reproduce some internal information. These structures, which combined by human brain's informational structure and cognitive structure and abilities, and also linguistic abilities to make meaning, and also encode meaning and decode received information, and also produce and transfer and send information. This important ability, which belongs to both sides, cognitive abilities of human brain, and also linguistic ability structure, the cognitive linguistics, and also the main structure that shape the structures, sentences, terms, and also the way the exchanging with in intra-system and intra-personal activities of a human being, or all between or among individuals, that constructs cognitive grammar. It means that cognitive linguistics produce meaning and information based on the use of the cognitive abilities and informational structural abilities of human mind, human brain, and also through the use of the linguistic abilities. But cognitive grammar enables individuals to shape such information and meaning in a good structure and transfer or send to others. And also, when we talk about generative grammar, that structure mostly belong to linguistics. They they think that, or they believe that language comes first, linguistic structures come first. It doesn't matter about the importance of meaning or information. Linguistic structures and sentences, words, and terms are important, and also it belongs to a particular structures of human brain and human mind. Human mind or human brain has its own structure for producing infinitive sentences, and also has its own structure for generating grammar and linguistic structures. But actually, modern science mostly support the production of information and meaning by the cognitive and informational structure of human brain. And when we talk about cognitive linguistics, cognitive grammar, and generative grammars, we cannot ignore the role of some important scholars and figures such as Noam Chomsky or George Lakoff, and also Ronald and some others, actually they tried their best to work on such important issues and topics. Noam Chomsky mostly worked on generative grammar, and he believes on the importance of language and linguistic structures, and believes that a human brain and human mind has its own structure for language and linguistic abilities as universal grammar that enable individuals to produce infinitive sentences, but lack of, and some other told me, and some others believe that meaning and information is first. Actually, human brain produces meaning and information, and then when they need to transfer, to send or exchange information when one another or even inside their internal body, they use the abilities that provided by linguistic skills and abilities for linguistic grammar and linguistic structure. But when we focus both informational and cognitive structure of human brain, and also linguistic structures and linguistic issues are important, and human beings should use all of such abilities wisely. And also when we talk about cognitive, we have to know that cognitive is the process of gaining or acquiring knowledge and understanding through thought, experiences, and senses. Actually, human beings get knowledge through thought when we think, when we use our internal abilities, our informational structure of our mind, our cognitive system in our brain, in our mind, and also our nervous system, different aspects of our nervous system. And also when we experience some things, through experience we gain some practical knowledge, and also through senses, because when we hear, when we see, when we smell, and some things, and all of such things activate human beings' brain and nervous system, then they produce information and meaning, and when they want to exchange meaning and information, they use linguistic structures and grammar to exchange information with one another properly. I'm Dr. Abdul Qahar Sarwari. If you think such videos are helpful, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.